Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the last week's developments in the monster taming genre. Now, this week we've got the release of Palworld's Sakurajima update and Moonstone Island for Switch. We've got the reveal of a game being in part designed by the creator of Fairy Tail and Eden Zero, which is quite interesting. Auroria is already starting to make some buzz. That's the Tencent Palworld-esque game, if you don't know, and more. So as per the usual, make sure to sit back, relax, subscribe for more monster taming videos, and let's dive in. Alright, so first things first, we did get the release of the Palworld Sakurajima update, which we did go over in our last video. The update in question brings forth a brand new island to explore, new pals to capture and utilize, a new faction leader and faction, new merchants, new skills, new traits, and so much more. Once again, we did cover this in our latest video, which basically went over the highlights of the patch notes. I'll leave it linked below. But one thing I do want to say is that I was originally planning on just going crazy for the update and pumping out a whole bunch of guides and whatnot, but it does look like some of the larger creators got access to the update early and have already pumped out every single guide I could fathom creating. So if anyone's wondering why I haven't gone nuts and we're not triple uploading every day, that's why. Now, that being said, look forward to more Palworld content in the near future because I will keep you guys up to date on any news, and hopefully I'll be able to get ahead of the curve for the next update as well. Speaking of Palworld, the game called Auroria, aka the title that people keep calling Tencent's version of Palworld, has confirmed that they're already at 100,000 pre-registered players for the Southeast Asian playtest that is going to take place soon. For those that don't know, that region of the world will be getting the game first, followed by the rest of the world, I'm sure, in batches. So while we're not getting access just yet, we should still be getting a good idea as to what exactly will make this game unique and whether or not the game's any good to begin with. So far, nothing I've seen with this game has made me really hyped to play it, but that could definitely change. I do think that 100,000 players this early on is very promising for the success of the game, especially considering the geographical limits it has right now. Moonstone Island is now out on Nintendo Switch, which, if you don't know, is a farming social sim with a focus on exploration, card-based monster battles, and so much more. I've said this before, however, Moonstone Island is definitely a game that you should check out, even if you're not a fan of farming sims, because the game really does just let you do what you want with your time, and I'm personally usually not into farming games either, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I do want to say, though, congratulations to the developers for all the success of the game. Getting it to Switch is no small feat, and it seems to have done very well for itself. We recently got the reveal of an interesting title that is actually being in part developed by the creator of the very popular manga series Fairy Tail, and more recently and less popular series Eden Zero. The game in question is Farmagia, a monster taming farming title, and I mean, look at this, that's literally Natsu on the cover, so you know I'm gonna play this game. The game will have you cultivating an army of monsters in an attempt to take down the Eurasian Says, which I don't know if the author is a genius for consistently reusing character designs and concepts from previous works, or if it's just lazy, but either way, I'm totally down. The game will be launching on November 1st of this year. Next up, we got the rapid fire news for the updates that don't require a lengthy explanation. First of all, the Makoto City update for Tales of Tenorio will be dropping on June 29th at 5 p.m. Eastern. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions did have a recent supporter update, adding a few things to the game. Cassette Beast got a quality of life and bug fix update. We got a new Nexomon for Nexomon 3, a new Gremlin for Gremlin's Tale, and finally, last but not least, we have a short minigame showcase for Mythcaller the Nightmare Shaman, showcasing some sort of mech minigame, which is pretty cool. And there we go, guys. Another week comes to a close, and pretty interesting stuff that has been going down nonetheless. Now, there is something I want to talk about a little bit. A lot of you might have noticed that I have been uploading in more of a part-time capacity, and in doing such, I've actually been able to improve my health and quality of life quite a bit. I've lost a lot of weight, started exercising again, and all around have been happier with this idea of uploading 3 to 4 times a week, as opposed to every single day, sometimes twice a day. It was taking a massive toll on my health since I also work full-time. I was basically working and commuting like 60 hours a week and then doing YouTube like 40 hours a week. It wasn't sustainable, it wasn't healthy, and even though I did that for the first 4 years of this channel, I think that this more sort of chill approach to things is definitely helping me pursue my own happiness. I do hope you guys are enjoying the content thus far, and if you are, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel as we close in on 89,000 subscribers, with 90,000 being the next big milestone. Also, just wanted to say special thanks to my supporters and patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Candy Marunzi, Tragsoft, and Nemo. Special thanks to everybody on my Discord team as well, and thanks to you guys for your continued support. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.